everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here, and also welcome to our hotel room. You know, nothing special. Just my normal light I can't even talk today. I'm showing you guys what my natural light makeup would look like, or does look like. Sometimes I will put on just a little tiny bit of natural looking makeup and won't go all out. You know, this is not a lashes look, this is not like a colorful eyeshadow look, it's not like a big lipstick look, it's just natural. I'm sure you guys didn't need all of that, but you're welcome. So I'll be showing you guys what I use and how I use it. I'm trying to keep this video short because I'm sick of having to edit and upload 20 to 30 minute videos. So for starters, I'm taking this CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Honey Brown, and it's got the spoolie on this end and the pencil on this end. And I'm just going to fill in my brows, which I don't really do something crazy to fill in my brows. I don't really care what I fill them in, I just clean them up after. So if they're a little uneven or something, I'll just fix it with concealer, you know? I don't take my time on my brows because I can clean it up if I need to. So yeah, I'm just, usually I will draw a line underneath my brow. It's hard to talk and do makeup at the same time. I'll draw a line under, I'll draw a line over, create that arch. Hopefully y'all can even see what I'm doing. Hair's in the way. I'll create that arch and then I'll just fill it in. Just do little strokes. And when I get closer to the front, usually sometimes I won't even do anything to the very front. Or if I do, I'll literally just throw one or two little spikes in there, and then I'll go back in with a spoolie and I'll blend that out. Because you don't want to have a hard square front, you know? And then I'll just blend the rest out. You want another cookie? And there's that brow. I'm going to do the other brow real quick. I did both my brows, and it literally takes me not even 5 minutes, you know? Just quick in and out there. So now I am taking my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear concealer. What shade is this? In the shade Porcelain. It's the lightest one that they have. I have a bunch of different concealers, but I can never find one that's quite light enough and that isn't too orange, but this one is great for me. It's not orange at all and it's nice and light, so it goes well. So I have put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to come into my brushes, which I just cleaned them all. Finally, I'm going to take this flat eyeliner brush from e.l.f., but I use it to clean up my brows because it has that flat edge. And I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush. And once again, I just line the bottom. Just like that. You know, get it all nice and sharp and whatever. And then I'll do the same thing to the top. Make sure I get the end nice and sharp and, so I can stab people with my brow tail. So I'm going to go across the top, down the arch. This is where I start to make sure they're even and such. Just like that. And then I will go in and just do the middle right there. Just like that. Now that I look like a crazy person with my eyebrow outlined, I'm going to do the other one real quick. Okay, now I usually wouldn't do this. Well, sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. Because usually my skin is pretty good. Usually my skin is pretty good, but just the last week, it's having a freak out. I don't know why. Usually it's oh, it's that time of month for me, so my skin's gonna break out, but it's not that time of month for me right now. And my skin didn't really break out when it was. So I don't know why my skin is freaking out right now. Anyways, I'm just going to take some of the concealer and just apply it to some of the bad spots. You know, I use my toner and moisturizer. I always make sure to take my makeup off anytime I wear it. I never sleep in makeup. I do a really good job of taking my makeup off. And for some reason my skin just doesn't like me right now. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me get this off of my hand real quick. Hi Chunky, what are you doing? Now I'm going to take my foundation and just put that all on my face, and I use Revlon Color Stay 24-hour wear. It's normal to dry, which I can get pretty dry. And this is a shade Ivory. It's the best shade I could find. Like, once again, I have such a hard time. One second, I'm thirsty. I have such a hard time finding foundations and concealers that aren't too orange, because makeup can make me look orange really fast, so I like to use like the more yellow tone stuff. I mean, I don't really know the whole science behind like what my natural skin tone is, but I just know that yellowy base foundations work better for me. So I'm just gonna pump a little bit on the back of my hand. This one isn't bad on coverage or anything like that, so I've had the best luck with this. I'm just gonna dot it around my face. Just like that for now. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge and I'm just going to blend that out. And whenever I do this, I kind of avoid my under eye just because I know I put concealer there, and I don't like to like layer up a bunch unless I have to, just because like it gets really cakey for me. So I try to avoid my under eye the best that I can. Okay, now I am going to go back in with the concealer, and I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin, on the cupid's bow, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, a little bit in the middle of my forehead, and then of course under the eyes, just a little bit, just like that. Cover those bags that I have pretty bad right now. Usually I don't really have eye bags, but I've been so stressed lately that they're coming out to play. So I'm going to blend that in. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Now I'm going to take my Airspun Loose Face Powder and I'm just going to lightly set that. Mostly just to set like on my eyes because my eyelids crease pretty bad. And to set my eyelids, I'm using this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush just because it's smaller and I can like get on there better. I'm just going to set that real quick. I've gotten into not really setting like a whole lot. Usually I would have to set everything down. I would set my concealer before doing eyeshadow. I would set my whole face before doing bronzer. But I switched to not setting it and have actually been like doing better like that. Like usually I was like, oh, if you don't set it, it's wet and then it's patchy. But it actually hasn't been doing that for me. And it looks better and like less like powdery and gross if I don't set as much. And I can get my, sorry she's loud, I can get my eyeshadow to be more vibrant without setting beforehand, and it still blends nicely. So I'm just going to set around my eyes for now just so that they don't crease up really bad. And now I'm going to take this Beauty Accents Total Face Brush. It's a big fluffy brush, and this Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. If you haven't noticed already, I pretty much only use drugstore stuff just because I don't splurge on makeup. I wish I could / did, but I can never like get myself to do it. Just because there's like so many products to choose from that I can't just choose a few. So I end up just choosing none because it's like I want it all, but I obviously can't buy it all, and I can't choose what I prefer to have out of it all, so I don't get anything but what I need. So I'm just using this to bronze up my cheeks, bring some color back to my face. nose of your cheeks. I'm going to put a little bit on the sides of my nose and the tip of my nose. Bring it back out because all that white concealer and stuff in the center of my face makes me look a little ghostly. And now I'm going to take it around the edge of my forehead because I have a huge forehead. So yeah, if you have a smaller forehead and you want to make it look bigger, you would pay more attention to highlighting. If you have a bigger forehead and you want to make it look smaller, that's where you do the bronzing and the contouring. Which I don't contour. I never really have. I just bronze. Oh, I just realized I forgot to set my brows. I guess I'll do that in a second. Oopsies. Take a little bit around here. Underneath. Usually when you bronze / contour, you do like the 3 shape. You know, the temple, around the forehead, cheekbone, and then under your jaw. I like this one because it has like a little bit of a shimmery to it, so it makes you look more like glowy. Usually I would not like that at all, but I've come to like it. To set my brows, I just use this e.l.f. It's an eyebrow / eyelash clear gel. They're both literally the same gel, so it doesn't even matter. I just use it all for my brows. So I literally just brush them all up and over just to keep them set in place. And, you know, I use cheap stuff, but it works. Because this is like $3. Alright, there's that. Next, I'm going to set my face, I suppose. I use the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Facial Mist with rose water. I mean, I used to use a facial mist, but it like would leave like weird white specks on my face and it would like take off my foundation, so I switched to this and don't have any problems with it. So I'm just gonna spritz my whole face. I mean spritz it. This helps like blend it and make it look more natural. And then I take the flat end of my sponge and I just like lightly dab it on my whole face. Like this gives it more of like the skin dewy look, and so it doesn't look like super powdery and gross, because you don't want that. I get it really bad around my nose and my under eyes, and this helps with that. So I did that. And now I'm going to take my highlighter, which this is Ofra highlighter in Star Island. This is like one of the few name brand things I have, and I only have it because I got it in an Ipsy bag. So yeah, I'm taking it on this BMX 265 glow brush from Moda Pro, RNL Moda Pro. I'm gonna do the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, take a little bit on the chin, put some on the cheekbones, obvi. Take a tiny bit like above the brow bone, just a little tiny bit, and then on a smaller brush I'm taking this little e.l.f. Professional Eye Crease Brush. It's a little tiny one, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner just to like brighten it up so I don't look so tired. And then under the brow bone right there. I feel like I bronzed my nose a little bit too much, but oh well. I don't care. Alright, now I'm sitting here like I feel like I'm missing things just because like this has been so quick and like feels like I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm taking this Lash Alert mascara from Est 1999. Oh no, scratch that. It's from Icon London. I don't know why I thought that was the brand. But yeah, this is from the brand Est 1999. So I'm just taking this, and I have to be really careful because I stuck I stuck. Dude, my English today. I suck at applying mascara. I always get it under my eyes and above my eyes, so I have to be careful. So I like to do my bottom lashes first, just because I have to look up so far, and if I do my tops first, when I look up like this, it would stamp up there, and you don't want that, so I do my bottoms first. I'm not wearing falsies today, obviously, because this is a natural look. Otherwise, I wouldn't even really pay attention to the mascara. I still put a little bit on. Please don't bump me right now. And I can never get the corner over there. You better not be pooping again. You already pooped today. Now I'm doing the tops. Now obviously this isn't like the most fabulous mascara, like, oh my god, I can't believe you don't have big lashes on, your mascara is amazing. But it does the trick for me, and I'm not really that picky. I don't really care. It's so quiet in here, especially when the AC turns off. I think it's like 60 degrees in the room. It's cold. What are you saying? Okay, and lastly, I literally feel like I'm missing something when I'm not. Lastly, I'm taking this, what is it even called? Lip gloss by Make in the shade Abalone. It's a lip gloss. I don't really like to wear matte lipstick anymore just because it's so dry. And especially if I'm going to eat, like if I eat greasy stuff, it makes my lipstick look all bad. So usually I just wear lip gloss now. It's easier. So I'm just gonna apply this to my lips. This lipstick does have a little bit of a weird smell, but I got this in an Ipsy bag. I don't even get Ipsy bag anymore though. I wish I did, but I had to quit getting it. It kind of smells like cigarette butts in a way. Like that's all I can use to explain it. What? And I'm not one to overline my lips just because it never looks right for me. Like I can never get it to look natural, so I just don't do it. So yeah, this is my finished look. You want another cookie? Want another cookie? Here. Here, go. Take it. Take it. Like I said, this is my finished look. This is my natural eye look. What I would do if I don't want to put on a lot of makeup, but I don't want to go out barefaced. See, if I could, I would literally just throw on some concealer in my problem spots and that'd be it. But you know, I can never like match to my skin that good, and it just looks weird whenever I do it. So if I wear any makeup, I have to at least do this much. But like I said, I rarely even do. Anyways, now I'm gonna go do today's shout out. So I'm in my Insta followers, and I'm gonna scroll and stop. Casey. Shout out to you, Casey, for following me on Instagram and supporting me in whatever else it is that you do. I appreciate ya. Put her stuff over there if you want to go follow her. And if you want to get the chance to be given a shout out here on my channel, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram, which I'll put my username over there somewhere. or it'll be on my end card at the end of this video. And yeah, all you gotta do is follow me and you could be randomly chosen one day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. Subscribe to my channel before you go if you haven't already, and I will see you